Hello everyone, this is Croetic from the Burst Core team, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Burst Windows Wallet GUI Setup exe. Now, what this is the Burst Wallet, and it's also a plotter and a miner GUI for use with Burst cryptocurrency. So, we've done this because we've realized that although Burst is such an amazing coin, we have had a few issues with usability. Some people have complained that the coin is a little difficult to get started with, so we figured we would get something that was very simple, something that anyone could use. And so this is it. And I'm going to show you how to use it. So basically, what you're going to do first is get Java. So if you don't have Java already, just go to Google and literally search for download Java. The first link that comes up is going to be the right one. Click on that and you'll come to this page. Click agree and start download, and it will download this Java setup file. Once you've installed this, it'll run. It'll download the Java installer and it'll walk you through it. It's very simple, so just install that. And once you're done with that, you can go ahead and run the Burst Wallet GUI Setup exe that there will be a link to in whichever form you found this video. You'll find a link. So download this and go ahead and double click on it. And it will bring you to the Burst Windows Wallet GUI Setup Wizard. Go ahead and click Next. You can read through this if you'd like. It's just going to tell you the same thing I'm about to tell you in this video, so I'm going to go ahead and skip it. You can change the installation directory, but I don't recommend it. You can also change the name here, but it's not necessary. And you're going to want to create a desktop icon. I've already run through this once on this machine, so you can see the desktop icon already there, but we're going to go ahead and click Next and install it again. Now, the installer contains the C++ redistributables version 2010 from Microsoft. If you already have this installed and you have a newer version installed, it's going to come up with a little window that looks like an error. That is not necessarily an error. It's just telling you that you have a newer version installed, and you can go ahead and successfully close that and continue with the installation. Since I've run through this and I've only installed this current version, it's just going to tell me here that I can either repair or remove what I already have. But of course, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel this and yes, and then I'm going to finish the installation on the wallet. So the next step, you can go ahead and just double click on the desktop icon, and it's going to go ahead and launch the Burst Windows client for you. Now, if you're new to Burst and you've never created a wallet before, the wallet manager makes everything really easy. And what this does is it saves all of your wallets as encrypted files on your drive and makes it easy to load and use. So I'm going to go ahead and go to add wallet. You can type in whatever you'd like. I'm just going to call this wallet. And as the passphrase, we recommend at least 30 characters, capital letters, lowercase letters, symbols, and numbers. It's just like the next wallet. Everything on Burst is based on a passphrase. So I'm going to go ahead and just type some random letters here, and I'm typing with one hand, so bear with me. And I'm going to click Save. And it says wallet saved, encrypted, and local. And so now you can go back to the wallet manager, click Load Wallet, and you can see all the wallets I have here saved. And the one I just made here is called Wallet. And if you double click on it, it'll say passphrase of wallet is now on your clipboard. And whether you're a returning user or not, you're going to click returning user and paste. And this will create you a Burst wallet. It'll say welcome to your new Burst account. It'll give you your ID and it'll give you your public key. I usually document this stuff, not entirely necessary, but I usually do just for my own records. The next thing you're going to want to do is if you're a new user, you're going to want to go to burstcoin.info and go to the faucet and get some Burst coins. You'll get a couple into your wallet. And then once you have those, You can either set a name, a nickname to your account, anything that costs a fee of 1 burst or more, or you can send 1 burst to any of your friends, whatever you want to do. Anything that has an outgoing transaction is going to secure your burst ID for you forever. But since this video is an instructional video, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the main page by right-click refresh, and I'm going to load the test wallet. And sometimes the online wallet lags a little bit, and you can see this virtual machine has a graphical glitch a little bit. Don't worry about that. That's not going to happen on your computer. That's just because it's my crappy virtual machine. But anyways, so the online wallet is an SSL wallet. It is attached to the main Burst official SSL wallet. So you don't need to have any fear of using this wallet. It is the official wallet and you will have no issues. So I'm going to go ahead and paste the password for the test wallet. This is just a short password. This wallet is going to be given to everyone, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to go and log in, and you'll see here that it says warning, your passphrase is less than 35 characters, and this is not secure. This is going to tell you if you put in some simple passphrase, it's going to be not that great. It's going to be something you're probably not going to want to do because it could possibly be cracked. But in this case, we don't care because all we're using this for is showing how to use this particular tool. So the next step you can do here, at the bottom, you'll see these two buttons, write plots and start mining. The way Burst works is it's the only coin that is mined using your hard drive. And the way that works is you write plot files to your hard drive, and then you read these plot files to actually mine your account. So in order to plot the drive, you're going to click Write Plots down here. You're going to choose whichever drive you want, and you're going to say plot this drive. And once this comes up, you're going to need your Burst account. That's why I copied the Burst account ID already. And you're going to paste your Burst account ID here. You're going to choose how much you want to plot. And I'm just going to do a really small amount because this is for the video only. And then you're going to click Start Plotting. And what's going to happen is it's going to launch the wplotgenerator.exe and start plotting your hard drive based on how much space you chose. For me, I chose only 3 gigabytes because I wanted this to be something that was fairly simple for everyone to follow along. So you'll see where it starts plotting is in your C drive in the folder called Burst. And in this folder, you'll see a plots folder. And this is the plot file that we're currently writing. This takes a little while, but this is the only thing that uses any significant power as far as Burst is concerned. So you'll see here that it's using 99% of my CPU, and it's filling up my memory. What it's doing is it's writing the plots to the memory first, and then it's going to take the plotted memory and put that onto the hard drive. And then you'll have your successful Burst plot file. This is the only time you're going to really ever see a lot of CPU usage for an extended period of time when you're using Burst. Burst is a very green cryptocurrency. It is something that we believe is the future of the POW style mining. You're not going to need to use a ton of power. You're not going to need to be running your CPU or your GPU or your ASICs all the time using a ton of power. All you're going to need to do is use your CPU for a little while in the beginning when you make your plot files. And then after that, when you're actually mining Burst, you're pretty much idle the whole time. You're going to be using your CPU for a little while every block, maybe about a minute every block. And then after that, your computer sits idle and waits for the next block. So Burst is extremely green. And we've found out, I think it was maybe 25% more power usage than just a stake coin. So if you're familiar with staking, that's basically just leaving your computer on and having some coins in your wallet, and that's how it generates the transactions. So the blockchain, POC, which is what Burst uses, is barely using any more power than just leaving your computer on. So honestly, I've noticed basically no difference in my power bill when I'm mining on basically 80 terabytes of hard drive space with Burst Coin. I don't notice really any difference in my power bill. And if anyone here has mined Bitcoin or any GPU coin, you know that your power bill goes sky high. I know before my power bill ended up being over $700 for a couple months, and that was with about 6.5 terahash of Bitcoin power. And I realized that it's just way too much power to use. So when you start mining Burst, you're going to see it's a huge decrease in how much power is used. And that alone is something that's great. It's huge. It's monumental as far as mining goes. So when you start mining Burst, you're going to love it. It is something that you'll see your power bill drop by a ton, and you'll be very stoked when you see it. And so if you're already mining another coin on GPU or ASICs or even CPU coins take a lot more power than mining Burst. Mining on your hard drive is the future. It is green. It is something that we believe everyone will eventually catch on, because we don't want to be destroying the environment by using all of this power all the time. It's just crazy. So I think myself that everyone is going to pick up on this hard drive mining style, and they're all going to love it just as much as I have. So basically, we're just going to sit here and wait. You can see now that it is about 50% done with this 3 gigabytes. And yes, it does take a little while depending on, how much CPU power your computer has and how much space you would like to plot. It takes a little while. It took me, I think in the beginning, maybe a couple days, 2 or 3 days to plot, I think 4 terabytes, only using 4 cores of my 8 core processor. So I didn't even use 100%. With this virtual machine, I'm using all 4 cores that it has. So it's using 99% of the CPU. And if you're using this computer only for mining, it's no big deal. But when I was plotting on my other computer, I was using it for other things, so I didn't want to necessarily max out the CPU. So basically, depending on the settings that you choose, it's going to take longer or shorter amount of time, and based on how much memory you have available and so forth. So basically, I'm just going to sit and wait for this plotting to finish, and then I can show you how to mine. And as you can see now, it's going from just using the CPU and the memory to now using the disk, which means it's now writing those plot files to your hard drive. And now, one thing that I should mention is if you're going to be using this GUI solely, you're going to need a new mining wallet for each computer that you're planning on mining with. So make sure you create a new wallet each time and mine with that. It doesn't necessarily matter, it makes no difference as far as mining goes, as far as how many coins you're going to make. So, okay, now you can see here that it says finished plotting. You can go ahead and close this window out. And now we're going to come down here to the start mining. And first thing you're going to need to do is, once you've let this run for a while and you let your wallet download the blockchain, you're going to need to download the entire blockchain first. And this wallet, I believe, does have a downloaded blockchain. then you can come in here and you're going to need to set your reward recipient. And what this does is assign your account to the pool of your choosing. I'm going to be mining on burst.ninja. So I'm going to change my reward recipient here, and it's going to copy the pool's address for me. I'm going to push paste, and then I'm going to put my passphrase for my wallet here. And then I'm going to click submit. And I've already done this on this wallet, so I don't necessarily need to do it again. And you can see here that this is the pool address for Burst Ninja. This wallet has already done the reward recipient. So what I'm going to do now is go back to the start mining, and you can see the found plots. And all you're going to do now is click start mining. It's very simple. This is the easiest Burst has ever been. And everyone is going to be really excited about this. And I am really excited about this. So you can see here that, well, since I only have 3 gigabytes plotted, I'm not really going to find that many deadlines, but it is working. It connected to the pool. There's the pool IP address. It said it read through 100%, and it didn't find any deadlines to submit. But when you do have more space plotted, you'll see deadlines getting submitted to the pool, and then you can go to the pool's web address if you're mining on Ninja. Oops, and I put a comma. And here you can see your submitted shares and everyone else's. It doesn't look that great on this resolution, and we're in the process of hiring someone else for the development of the front end, but you can monitor your stats here. And that's about it. That's about all I needed to show you. I will make some more videos as far as usage of the asset exchange, the marketplace, automated transactions, everything else that Burst can do. But this was just for the setup exe, and that concludes my video. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you for using Burst, the most green traditional mining coin that there is. Thanks.